on you. This is a very Roman Reigns situation.
More like Dyke Lawrence, am I right?
Oh boy.
I mean, only one of us has to wake up being him tomorrow, so I'm okay.
Al, what's something cool about you? You've obviously taken a lot of shots here tonight. Stand up for yourself. Tell us something cool about you. What's a fun fact about Al Bomani that we would never guess? Do you really have a big dick? Is that a thing, or did you just tell her that like she'll never fucking notice?
It'll just be too late by the time she finds out.
Turned a one-night stand to a three-night stand.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, say that again?
I turned a one-night stand to a three-night stand.
Wow. Wait.
Show us that dick. Show us that dick. Show us that dick. Show us that dick.
So great.
What if there's like a porn agent tonight and that's how he gets discovered?
Are you talking length and girth, or are you just saying that you have a big dick?
Length and girth.
Like what are you talking about? Like 8 inches, 9 inches?
6.5.
That's not big.
That's good.
I have the absolute biggest average sized dick you've ever seen in your entire life.
And you know for a fact he added an inch.
Yeah. I just realized how lonely it is to be a rocket scientist.
Oh man.
We have a song about average sized dicks.
You can just go right into it.
I know, but Jeremiah wanted to play a sax. Okay, Al, this is a rough night. I feel like you're having a nightmare. Everyone else is having a good time. Pat, stop turning on everybody
Yeah, Pat's like always like 2 inches from a meltdown tonight. I'm sort of loving this. All right, here's what's happening. Al, you didn't have a good set. We're going to move on. Thank you. I love that, Pat. No, I'm just doing my impression of Pat, but yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. Sure, there you go. Al Bomani, everybody. I don't really like the handshake thing, guys. Let's not do that the rest of the show. We don't do that.
You make my dick so big.
Lewis, don't shake anybody else's hand, or else then everybody's going to do that from now on. No more handshaking.
Yeah.
His hand was sweaty.
I don't ask for much, but please, don't make my guests not want to be here by shaking your peasant hands. Alright? Okay, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Here we fucking go. Put your hands together for Manuel Herrera.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Alright. Fuck, they used to call me Harry Potter in middle school. That's fucked up. If I wasn't a math wizard, fucking hate math. They used to call me that because I'm fucking hairy, dog. It's fucked up, you know? I was on Timber the other day, swiping right, you know? And I got this cute chick. She'd be digging my beard. But then, like, we were gonna fuck. I took off my shirt. Hairy ass chest, you know? I'm like, come on, what's up? But she goes, you know, I'm all about the beard, but I don't know about that hairy chest. And I was like, come on, Shawn Michaels would have been all up in you know? And yeah, you know, fucking hairy life. I'm so hairy, I got an inkling on my sack. That shit hurt. I had to go to the doctor, I made my mom do it, you know? She fucking plucked it with a pair of tweezers, you know? I felt bad for those tweezers. Thank you.
54 seconds. Manuel Herrera.
Well, on the plus side, you have the experience of one specific person who's been doing it 14 years.
Oh, nah, man, this is my 8th time?
Eighth time on stage.
Yeah. It was infinitely better than Al.
Definitely. Yeah. Al, are you still here? I think he's here.
He killed himself.
Yeah, he's gone.
He just
Dude, don't do that. I'm from East LA, man.
Oh, okay.
Is that really your accent, or are you overdoing it like Carlos Mencia or something like that? I mean, do you really talk like that?
I'm from East LA, dude. So if you stop by East LA after a while, you probably hear a bunch of us.
You're actually talking normal right now, though. You're not overdoing all the accent.
Brian hates you already.
Yeah, I know.
He hates you. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's decided to attack you.
I just don't like that over, like, hey, so I went outside. Yeah, you know, that's...
I mean,
I'm very hairy. Every one of your jokes. Oh, you had that one loaded up. Look at you.
It's tough in East LA. They just discovered Harry Potter.
So, how long have you had a Timber account?
Probably like 4 or 5 months. Nah.
Is that where lumberjacks hook up?
manual.
fucked it up when I was
Chop, you
nervous.
chop left and you chop right.
8 times on stage. I sort of like you. Are all your jokes about being hairy?
No, I just wanted to stay in the pocket with that minute.
Right.
The hairiness.
Yeah, I like that. What other types of things do you talk about?
So
So
far.
far.
On chicks.
Okay. What do you do for work in real life?
I used to work at a warehouse 2 p.m. to 3 a.m., but last Friday was my last day there, and now I'm working 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., so I'm able to do
You're really
spots.
obsessed with the times that you work.
Yeah.
It's like he
I'm
has to tell a
Mexican, we're
parole
punctual.
officer or something.
Yeah. What do you do for work? Well, let me give you my schedule first.
I like
So
to
what-
paint a picture.
I love that.
I'll tell you, he had a lot of confidence though coming up, which is good. I think it's one of the most important things for a young comic because the jokes were awful, but
Yeah. They're a work in progress. You know?
that's one way to put it.
Everybody laughing, wasn't it?
Always growing.
I tell
That is the
you,
reaction that you want. You want them to laugh. Don't
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
them,
yeah.
please.
in a few years, Harry's going to be the new Fluffy.
All my hair jokes just keep growing and growing.
I was right in the follicle, man.
I had to shave some of the material.
If you look at my Netflix queue, it has Harry Potter, Harry and the Hendersons, Harriet the Spy,
Dirty Harriet Tubman documentary. When Me Met Sally.
Yeah, man. Shit like that, you know?
And your last name is Herrera. Like, there's almost literally hair in your fucking name.
You guys can follow me on Snapchat.
All right. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're the only Manuel Herrera on Snapchat, by the way. Anyway,
I don't keep it hairy free.
If you thought this 54 seconds was too long, you could see me on Vine. I mean, the actual street where I will be doing these same jokes.
might be my favorite joke I've ever fucking heard on this show. If you're a fucking New Yorker, that's big points, Mike, for using a Vine reference. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck did I want to ask you? So what is the job you're doing at 7 a.m.?
Just a warehouse job, driving a forklift around, you know.
Wow, no, I don't know.
So that's not overdone at all. That's just like you really do talk like that. When you're talking to your mom, you're like, "Hey, mom, how you doing?"
That's actually what I wanted to ask you. Yeah, by the way, he sounds like that. Okay. The ingrown hair, did that really happen?
Is this live? Well, yeah, it did. Yeah.
Did you really have your mom do it?
Yeah, dude.
Wow, holy shit.
Wait a minute.
What kind of weird fucking... Alright, so tell us slowly how this happens.
Well, I was on my forklift.
Not that slowly,
Yeah.
speed it up.
I'm trying to get promoted at work to a forklift.
I didn't want to go to the doc because it's awkward getting a doctor in there, you know? So I had my mom do it for me.
What did your mom have to say about that? What's she like?
She didn't really want to do it, you know?
It was non-consensual.
$5, you know?
I just imagine his mom is just him with a wig on, like, why'd you get into comedy, son? You're supposed to support me.
You're super Mexican, dude. I feel like she pulled that ingrown hair out and candy came out of your ball sack.
Yeah, dude, fucking Duvalines and shit. You know?
Alright, okay. A little shout out. Stockton Slap 209. What is up?
I have a question. Are you aware of the porn star Manuel Ferreira?
Oh, yeah, he's French. He's not Mexican, though.
Yeah, he's just got a very similar name to him.
Yeah.
Took the mic out of the mic stand for that one. Let's get it serious.
You want to do something, you faggot?
I have an actual response for this that I cannot keep the mic in the mic stand for.
Yeah, I might not have a big dick like him, but I got charisma, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. He's
His
even
porn
taking
star
shots
name
now.
is Charisma.
Charisma on stage. Charisma.
Yeah, hey, ladies, any of you want to fuck my charisma?
I got charisma, machismo, and other different things I haven't displayed yet, but real soon.
It is a very hairy situation.
Yeah. Make it all dirty, you know?
Yeah. Manuel,
I feel like I'm listening to jokes from the
that,
Chihuahua
Toby?
and Oliver and Company.
so you've been doing this 8 times. You've been on stage 8 times. What do you do
Yeah.
for fun when you're not working at the warehouse? What do you like to do? You hang out with buddies. You hang out with girl. You go on dates. What you been up to?
Pick up on chicks here and
Where do
there.
you do that at?
7-Eleven.
Nah, like, you know, like at the Beverly Center, you know.
Oh my God! What are you, a sophomore in high school? You know, like go to the shopping mall, pick up on the cheeks, go to the food court.
You know, on Hollywood, you know.
What? You go to what?
The W in Hollywood.
The W?
What's your favorite kind of porn? What's your favorite kind of porn? Like, what's your go-to category of porn?
Oh, the squirt and the POV.
Wow. No hesitation whatsoever. Yeah. Normally people take a beat on that answer always. They think about being on the internet, streaming live for a second. Not you. Oh, squirt POV, glad you asked.
I like the POV because it's like, you're the dick, man.
Yeah, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. But wait, there's some fools that like gaping buttholes, you know. Fuck that shit, you know. It's all about.
They do fuck that shit. That's the whole thing about a gaping butthole.
No,
They're not called fools, they're called homosexuals. Right, Pat?
What made you...
It's back on!
hey, that's all cool, but I'll be Shawn Michaels.
I was waiting for that.
Are you talking about Shawn Michaels, the wrestler, or the porn star?
Oh, the rest of it.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And you said what about him? That he would like your hair?
When in
No,
doubt,
I
do a
said-
callback to a joke that didn't work.
That's the Heartbreak Kid is my item.
So, okay, last time you hooked up with a chick at the mall, how does that go down? You where just be honest. Don't try to be funny.
Are you more of a Ticketmaster guy or Fandango?
That was not the question I asked you, Manuel.
Just don't try to be funny is something someone told him right before he came on stage.
All right, so I just, you know, I went up to a girl. I thought she was pretty cute, and I asked her, "Hey, where can I get, you know, juice? Like, you know,
Where can I get what?
Where can I get the Jews? A synagogue, okay.
You know, not the Jews that control the media, but you know, like the dream.
You went up to just a random girl. She was a cute girl. You saw her. Was she by herself?
yeah."
And you go with the old, hey, do you know where I could find some juice around here? At the Beverly Center.
No,
where
no,
the-
no, like Jamba Juice, you know, where like natural juices.
I want some Hawaiian punch, some high C.
You know, natural juices. I
Raspberry.
once fingered this girl named Jamba. She was sweet.
So then you ask if she knows where the juice is, and
Or
then,
like where's the nearest Jamba Juice?
And she was like, "You're selling oranges on the side of the road, so."
Lewis, Jack.
Hey, they don't even have seeds. That's pretty good.
Fucking Gomez on Herrera crime.
Yeah.
They're always infighting.
White is right.
So keep it going, Manuel. Then what do you do? What does she say to that? She says, "Oh yeah, I know what what had happened."
Juice is in my pants.
Oh, and then just like, oh, where's the Jamba Juice? Near Jamba Juice near here, and then just, you know.
And then
walk
she
with
just
her.
started fucking. You're missing a part of the story, Manuel.
grab
I
it.
got it. You asked her if she knew where any juice was. Then what happened in the story?
Oh, and then I tell her, oh, well, you look like you do something artsy or something, you know?
It's getting better and better. I'm gonna keep driving this out of you. So
She
then
was
what
giving a
happened?
cop a police
Oh, and then
sketch.
they're like, oh, yeah, I model for Instagram or whatever, you know? Because that's what they do nowadays.
Okay, and then what happened?
Yeah.
And then I took her to Chucky Queso.
You gotta do the social media. You could follow me at Tweety Gonzalez.
So then what happened?
Yeah, and then I just make small talk on the way to the Jamba Juice, you know?
So you took her to Jamba Juice, and then let's get to the part where you end up hooking up. How does that go down?
Well, I just exchange numbers, and then I'll text her or she'll text me, and then we do a date at night that same day, you know?
Where'd you go on the date at night the same day? All right, where'd you take her at night? Jamba Juice.
No, well...
Here's my problem. He's lying, and the story's just falling apart the more you pull the threads.
Is that true?
No.
Jamba Juice.
It's faulty because he made it by hand.
You know what, Brian? I'm starting to think the accent may be fake.
Yeah, I'm telling you it's fake. Who lies about getting juice? Like, that's ridiculous.
Hey,
Like, I was at the
juice?
Beverly Center and I was thinking about my health. Need to get some wheatgrass.
I was like, hey, you want some juice? And she didn't answer, so I was like, hey, you look artsy. Manuel, I have heard enough of you. There he goes. Manuel Herrera. There he goes. There he goes. Still leaving. Get the fuck out of here.
You know,
Dos, tres, cuatro.
Kiltoni.
Yeah, I like that. You guys are badass.
You know, S.A., the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was pretending to be an ethnic stereotype. Yeah.
Like Esteban Renazizi.
I
was in 9/11. 9/11.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Here we go. Some hard charisma to follow there. Put your hands together for him, though. Here we go. Matt Legrand.
What's up? I'm gay as fuck. I went on a date with a dude last week, and he was like, "You call yourself a gay man, but you've never seen the Golden Girls?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gay because I like dick. Not because I've seen some sitcom about 4 old women in New York. If that was the qualifications, then all of our moms would be gay." Caitlyn Jenner was recently interviewed, and she was asked her opinions on gay marriage. And she said, "You know, it's always been hard for me because I'm such a traditionalist." Congrats, Caitlyn, on transitioning from a dumb jock into a stupid bitch. I grew up in a really conservative home. My mom is so conservative, she walked out of Zero Dark 30 because she felt it empowered women too much. I was like, "Mom, that's not what was wrong with the movie. It was the Muslims." Some people are so ignorant.
There you go, Matt Legrand. Coming in and killing it. Maddie, I love it. Owning it right from the beginning. That's how you fucking do it. Nice to meet you, dude. Funny as fuck. Where are you from?
Thanks. Born and raised in Indonesia.
Really?
Yeah. My parents are missionaries.
How did that happen?
My parents are missionaries.
Well, you got me there.
So there's 2 reasons they don't accept you?
Okay, so your parents are missionaries.
Yeah.
What's their favorite position?
I do.
Not doggy.
So, how long have you been in America?
I moved here when I was 17, went to college in Chicago, and then I moved to LA 2 years ago.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Your jokes are amazing. How long have you been on stand-up?
I'm 10 months in.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I hate this guy because he's gonna zip right past anyone on the stage.
Your opening joke, just from the beginning, you just own the audience. I mean, you're going to just destroy. If you're like, can you imagine him in 14 years like the other guy?
Incredible. Is, it's just such an open lesson for everybody that he is gay as fuck, and he came up and he said he's gay as fuck. Like if Al said, "I'm out of breath and confused," we all would have done that. It's like, dude, people don't realize, I'm being serious, like, be fucking honest with yourself. And it's a secret code to being funny. There's no fucking real trickery. You can't overthink it.
Seriously.
Yeah, thank you. And that's what's crazy is the least honest person, Manuel Herrera.
I mean, the Golden Girls is set in Florida and not New York, and yet I still was able to love and accept your jokes.
Yeah.
I always question that every time I tell it. I should have looked it up.
Florida, and it is fucking like absolute. It's actually, one of the blatantly best written and funniest comedy shows of all time.
I just watched Sex in the City.
You should. Have you really never watched Golden Girls?
I've never seen it.
Can I tell you something?
I'm a Betty White guy.
You should totally fucking watch it because it's actually funny as fuck.
Really, great.
Unbelievable.
One of them is a whore. It's awesome.
More jokes per minute than I think any other show fucking ever. It's crazy, and their characters are all so defined. Yeah, there's a whore, a sweet old lady that says crazy shit, the boss, B. Arthur, And
that's a transgender one.
and Betty White. Betty White's like the 4th on my fucking favorite. That's how cool it is.
People in LA won't be able to understand how women over 30 were able to be on television, but if you get over that, it's pretty great.
I smell a spin-off podcast, Golden Pony talks Golden Girls.
Wow, and I know somebody who will never be on that podcast.
I'll tell you, you came up and you had a confidence that you don't just learn. Have you acted or have you done some type of performance?
No, I haven't.
You are so gay that you have balls on your head right now. Do you know that? I've never gotten to make that joke before. I've never had a tall gay guy on the show.
Yeah, you've been hated and judged all your life. How are you able to come up with lots of confidence? Like, obviously, that's fucking right. How tough has your life been? Were your parents accepting of?
Yeah.
Who you are?
I mean, they love me, but they think I'm going to hell.
No. They know you're going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. Indonesia is very homophobic. I went to a private Christian college. You had to literally sign that you want to do acts of homosexuality.
So, can you give us an example, since obviously you made it out? Like, how would you sneak it? Was there anybody that like you hooked up with or anything? And if so, how did that go down?
I actually was leading a mission trip in Europe.
You know it's some good dick when you're risking your life for it. You know what I mean? Like, I have to fucking suck this dick.
No, my first sexual experience with a guy was while I was leading a mission trip in Europe.
Wow, fuck yeah! So if you were leading it, then I'm guessing he took you from behind. I can't believe nobody laughed at that. How does nobody laugh at that? That got absolute silence. He's leading the trip.
Also, this is
He's the bottom. What the fuck?
This is the first comic to come on stage that Lewis hasn't called a faggot.
Oh my god! I can't believe it's still my favorite episode ever.
But I do feel like the experiences. There is something to be said for like perspective and hardship that just makes people a better artist. A lot of these like trust fund kids that get into comedy have nothing to say. All the shit that you've had to go through, and it's reflective on stage. You're
he needs to shit in your boyfriend's assholes.
I want to get back to this thing though. So you're leading the mission, and how did are there any more details that you're willing to share about it, or anything else cool?
Yeah,
and
I'm
sneaky?
super
'Cause it
honest.
seems
I'm super
fucking
like
crazy.
open on stage. I talk
Love it.
about like shitting in a man's mouth.
Well, how do you know?
Wow, baby, we are doing it. This is amazing.
So if you want to know what it felt like watching Al Bumani, all right. I'm sorry.
I feel like when I went on that trip and when I came out, I just kind of had to wipe my moral slate clean, if you will, and just learn from scratch.
Because I have this feces all over.
How did you know? Like when you were at college or on that mission trip, how did you know that the other guy was gay?
Because I went into a gay bar in Amsterdam.
Yeah? What happened?
Wait, you were 17.
It was when I was 20 years old. That's when I was leading it.
Oh, okay. And that was in Amsterdam?
Yeah, it was a weird mission trip. I was like staying. No, it was. I was staying in hostels throughout Europe, but literally when I went out, I saw one of the rainbow flags above the bar, and I waited till everyone on the mission trip like went to sleep, and I went out that night, and
you went out to the Brown Hole District.
But I made it to like a cruising bar, and it was like a very, very wild experience. Cruising bars are where they have like rooms for hookups. But the next day, everyone was like, "Matt, we heard you were out late, whatever," and they're like, "What were you up to?" And I was like, "Oh, I felt led to do a prayer walk around the city."
Yeah, you didn't tell them that walk, while doing that walk, you had like your wrist bent or whatever.
Yeah, he's going to hell for that.
I just find it amazing there's finally something more gay in this room than Tony's voice.
Yeah, wow, they're taking shots at me now, I see. Shots all over your face, Tony.
It's back on!
It's like the physical embodiment of your onstage persona.
Well, I mean, I have jokes about that in my hit Netflix special. Anyway, Matt, let's
Like a true gay man, I just got plugged.
So, okay, well that's fucking hilarious. Do you talk about that on stage?
I haven't.
How much material do you have? Like how long?
I
would say the longest that I've done is 20
8
minutes.
inches.
Maybe the one guy who
6.5.
doesn't talk about his dick on
Right.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longest that I've done is 20 minutes. I probably have 25. I perform every night. I don't understand. A lot of comics come on here.
What if
and
you
this is
was
like the
all
only
about
mic
sex?
they
You're
do.
like, I longest I perform every night, meaning like I have sex every night. Like the longest I've done is 20 minutes. Like the longest you had sex is 20 minutes.
Pat's trying to hook up.
Wow, Pat. I mean, what's funny about that is you really fucking cut him off.
I know, he was in the middle of a sentence.
Totally
like,
talking. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Podcast guru Pat Reagan.
I'm
everybody.
sorry, continue. Sorry for Pat.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying.
We apologize for Pat.
You start set length 25 minutes.
the longest that I've done is 20 minutes.
But
Like,
what are you comfortable with? What's your favorite set? Like your material?
You're talking
This
about
is
other
still about
comics that
sex.
come up here. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, you said you don't understand how other comics come up here and Pat. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It just happened.
Oh, well, I mean, this is just an observation. I've seen this show a couple times, but a lot of people said they've only done like they go out like once a month or whatever. They'll hit like one mic. This is the first mic they've been to. It's like, if you want to do comedy, why aren't you performing every night?
Totally. You're absolutely right. And we tell them that every single Monday. Why?
Yes, Queen.
Would you like to do the Ice House next Friday? If you can.
I'd love to.
Okay. cool.
Wow, there you go. From the back house to the ice house. Jokes don't work in this room if you do them over applause. Wow, well I lost your fucking, oh, there it is. So nice to meet you, so fun.
Yeah, you
Keep
too.
it up. Matt Legrand, everybody.
If you want to follow up on Ice House
He's gonna reach out to you.
Yeah, I'll follow you on
Via
Twitter.
social media.
And then send
Okay,
you a
cool.
And he is on Twitter, at Matt Legrand. There he goes, everybody. Everybody's Twitters are their names tonight, so. You having fun, Louis J? This is fucking Kill
This is a
Tony.
blast,
We're
dude.
doing
I
it.
really thought it was just gonna be uncomfortable the whole night, and then Matt came up. So
I love that the gay guy's the only one who hasn't had to find the back door into the industry. All right.
You son of a bitch.
Sometimes, I'm fine.
All right, I happen to know for a fact that this guy has been signing up for this show every single Monday for like fucking years, and he rarely ever gets up. So here we go. He's not gonna get to complain to me for a while. The name is Addleston Fitzgerald Holden.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. You're not going to pick on me, right? Alright. Because it's so uncomfortable. Did you start the 1 minute yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how much I have now? I need to calculate my material.
I have about 40 seconds.
Okay, 39 now technically, right? Alright, so listen people. So I have you're not going to pick on me after, cause if I bomb. Cause Alright, hold on. Pause those minutes, please. Okay, listen people. I just don't want you all to pick on me, that's all. So, good evening folks, so I'm a comedian, right? So yo, I have a... Thank you, yo, so... Hold those laugh, they interrupted my laughter. Yo, so I have... Come on people, this is live on television, so listen. Television or podcast. Come on people, I'm looking for unprofessional right now. So listen. So yo, check this out, right?
You are the worst. Let me just, first of all. Dude, Addleston, are you normal at all, or are you just a crazy person?
I am insulted. No.
Allison's never seen a light he didn't run.
You just spent an entire minute telling us to not make fun of you.
I know. Can I get my minute over, please?
No.
Who's at the Kia dealership if you're here?
I can't believe Miss Cleo finally got that female to male transition surgery.
You faggot.
You
the saxophone because you're the one that gives the blowjob.
Wow. I guess actually you're the second worst since you just put Pat Reagan in his place. Wow.
Well, actually, the second one is you.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Man, you're taking shots from Bob Marley.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And he looks like Santa Claus gone hipster.
Okay, don't laugh that hard, you idiots. Alright, Addleston. What's your story, dude? Let's just be honest here. How long have you been doing stand-up?
My whole life.
Alright, let's try. I'm gonna give you another chance.
He dedicated his set to his bobsled team.
What do you do for work, Addleston? What do you do for work? You're one of the few comedians to ever bring a briefcase with you on stage. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jeremiah's laughing so hard he's making whale noises.
What do you do for work?
Stop laughing. That's not professional.
Addleston, stick with me. Up here, buddy. What do you do for work? Still over here, Addleston. Addleston. Live show, baby. Stick with me. Over here, not them.
Can you tell him to stop laughing?
No. Okay. Addleston, what do you do for work?
Currently I'm unemployed.
What'd you do before that?
I was unemployed. But I did construction one time.
Just remember when you paid your taxes today, it's to support this dream.
Addleston, I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't do anything on stage with your minute, and that's sort of the only thing that can fuck the show up a little bit. So I'm gonna move on, and all these people that signed up wanting to perform a minute on this show, we're gonna give them a shot.
Yeah.
Addleston Fitzgerald, Holder the First, everybody. There you go. He has an actual stamp for his name. Instead of signing up, he uses the stamp. We should have known that.
And an AOL email address.
Yeah, for his Twitter handle. Left his actual AOL.com email. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Kelsey Kerr.
It feels good to be a gangster. A real gangster ass nigga plays his cards right. A real gangster ass nigga never runs his fucking mouth, cause real gangster ass niggas don't start fights.
Sorry, it's Lane.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna be honest with you guys and tell you that there are perks to looking this way. Okay, I will tell you this story. There was a beautiful moment that I had with this homeless man, and we looked each other in the eye, and he smiled. And I looked down and noticed that he was furiously masturbating. And I tell you this because when I went inside to go get the sandwich, I came back out, and he was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Are you single?" And we've been dating ever since. Thanks.
Okay. Kelsey Lane. One of your first times doing stand-up. You just started.
Yeah, like 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Okay. How's it going? You having fun?
Yeah, it's really
I'll tell you right from the get, like, you know, when you say there's, you know, whatever you say, there's something okay about looking like this. Like, we already don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
For example, to go back to Matt Legrand came up, said, "I'm gay as fuck, here we go."
Right.
And you say, there's something about this look, and we don't know whether you think you're pretty or ugly, or we don't know what you're saying at all. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah, definitely. So we should start with me like...
Yeah, but what did you mean?
I don't even know what you meant.
What did you mean?
There's perks to being this great looking.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, that's an...
Dang, he called you a 6. I didn't, he did.
I'm like a 7 with drunk goggles, you know what I mean?
No, you're adorable. You're adorable. So it's been 4 months. Are you doing a lot of spots or what?
Yeah, here and there.
Here and there, like a few times a week or what?
I try to go up to mics now that I'm unemployed. I can go up
What was
more.
your job before?
I was
Don't lie,
was working
please.
at
So
a-
many
I-
liars tonight. I can watch you all thinking of your fake, unfunny fucking answer.
I worked in a matchmaking service.
Perfect. That's great. What was that like? Were
called timber.
Were there some people?
They cut down the trees and turned them
Did he
into
really say
matchsticks.
timber instead of
He
timber?
did say
That's
timber.
so funny. I didn't even notice that. So, all right. What's that like? Working in are there some people when they sign up, you just see them and you're like, look, we can't do anything for you. Nobody's gonna like you. Is there any? What was your role exactly there?
I would like talk to the matches and be like, hey, you should come and talk to our matchmaker and then talk about the client. That was what I did.
What?
Yeah, just reaching out to people and getting them.
How long did you do that for?
7 months.
Right. Is that it? Are you single?
Yeah.
And is that an interesting position to be in, watching all these people have dates while
Yeah.
you sit lonely every night?
Yes.
You're like, I thought there were perks to looking like this.
Dang, he called you a 6.
Yes, my love life is a barren wasteland, and yes.
Why do you think that is?
Why
did you always do those horse lips with every type of question?
That's why. She farts out of her mouth all the time.
That was why.
I'm actually a centaur, so.
Answer every question with a reluctant queef.
I love that Mike Lawrence can't do the thing with his lips. I just watched him try and nothing happened. All right, Kelsey. So,
why don't you work there? Did you get fired, or did you leave, or did you try to like take the best dates for yourself? Or...
I want to go back to your loneliness for a second. You gave me the horse lips, but I never got an answer. Why do you think you said your love life is a barren wasteland? What does that mean to you?
I think I attract the crazies. I think that's why.
Give us an example of a crazy guy.
Like 40-something Jamaican guys who bring up their briefcase on stage.
Continuously begging you not to make fun of them while just being a complete asshole the entire time.
We're going on a date later, actually. No.
Wow.
No, I think so. The last guy I was dating, he was. It's so funny. He would like I fell asleep one time and he went through my phone and was like talking about. He was like, "So, do you talk to like this guy or that guy?" And I was like, well, "We're not even relation."
Jealous guy. That was John Lennon.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
So
he went through your phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. How about what's the second craziest thing that a guy's done?
Wait, did he
Was
have
that
a
on
did he have a reason?
Was that on a first date or something?
No.
How many times did you guys hung out? You were fucking, you were dating, what was,
Yeah.
and then
For like 2 months.
That's not that crazy.
you don't have a passcode on your phone?
Yeah, he knew it.
Oh, you gotta go with the thumbprint.
Yeah, you gotta get the thumbprint.
It's not that crazy. A girl keyed asshole into my car.
Because she knows that's what you love.
It's back on!
You better be careful, Pat. You're giving away all your secrets. Next girl whose heart you break is gonna key guitar comic in your
That would be worse. I would have to get that fixed. I would have to get that fixed immediately.
All right, asshole. You're like,
I think every time someone says that, a flannel button pops off the shirt.
That's actually usually what I do. I usually have a guitar on stage, but I just felt like it was going to be way too much. And
Give us another.
Seemed like you were fucking with me.
I'm being honest.
Copy that.
Ooh,
I really do. I'm a musical comic as well. I understand.
Fuck, you guys
What's one of your song
have a lot in common. You both do comedy of guitars and you bomb continuously. There's a rule of thumb. This is amazing. This is a little fucking match made in the outside of some conservatory.
What's one of your song titles?
Yeah.
DUI song.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's about DUI.
It is.
That's what musical comedy is a lot of times. They have like a song title and the whole song's about that. That's how people write musical comedy. Not me, I actually write songs.
You know how some people just say the punchline once? Well, imagine if it's repeated multiple times.
In a chorus.
In a chorus.
How many words can you rhyme with queef?
Leaf. Keith. Chief. Belief. Steep, if you want to go slant.
Coral Reef. It'll be a relief when this is over.
Kelsey, second craziest thing that a crazy guy's done to you, other than go through your phone.
This one guy held the door open for me once, and I was like, "What are you doing? Are you a knight? What century is this?"
I make 77 cents on a man's dollar because there's perks to looking like this.
Kelsey, answer my question.
Shut up.
Second craziest thing.
Because I asked you why you said your love life is a barren wasteland, and I said why, and you said the guys that you hang out with are crazy. You attract crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a number 2 to going through your phone.
Number 2. I don't know. I've had like one time I was hanging out at a mic, and he came by and he was like, "Oh hey."
Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay. This is after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was just like, oh, and then he was like, gotta go to the bathroom. And then I texted him, I was like, where'd you go? He was like, I went home. I was like, why? He's like, you weren't paying any attention to me and you're flirting with every guy. And I was like, so maybe that's your answer. That's
Kelsey, this sounds like you're a whore.
Yeah, you're a whore. Yeah. People go through
This
your
is not
phone.
a crazy guy. She's just a fucking vapid hole.
Do you drink a lot? I mean, do you get drunk a lot? Or you?
I get the feeling you have more dicks in your phone than Matt Legrand has had in his asshole. Thank you, Brian. Kelsey, so, alright.
That doesn't sound too crazy. It sounds like a guy that has jealousy issues.
Yeah, it sounds like one loser.
I could tell you crazy. You want to hear the crazy bitch stories? We could talk all night.
Yeah, Brian and I could talk.
Yeah,
for a
I
while.
mean, he squirted on me the other day. It was,
Alright. Kelsey, so what else about you? Tell us something else that's interesting. Where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
How long have you been out here?
It'll be a year next month.
Okay. That's interesting.
What do your parents do?
They're both unemployed.
Why?
Did you fart?
Yes.
How are they surviving?
They're both like retired, so I guess.
Oh, there's a big difference between retired and employed.
They got really old. They just got fired.
And you said that you just got done with your matchmaking job, correct? You don't do that anymore.
No.
So how are you surviving now? Are you retired as well?
I just got my first unemployment check.
Wow.
It's not enough to survive on, so.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
You can survive on my face.
Oh,
All my
Brian, you
unemployed.
can't say that. Like, it has to be, if you're gonna go